This is a morning minimalist strength and mindset routine designed for high performers like you who don't want to spend all day at the gym. Now, minimalist doesn't mean it's basic, it's about efficiency. I think there's some elegance to this. Good morning! So this routine has taken me from out of shape to national champion in calisthenics and helped others also to reach their peak level. So first up, we start with the warm-up. We want to get the nervous system activated, blood flowing. And here we're going to start with boxing, MMA, so get your body and mind ready. So you want to get a good blood pump, activate the muscles, wake up your mind. So shadow box for 5 minutes, light footwork, jabs, hooks, uppercuts, maybe a little sprawl in there as well, some knees kicks and so on. So focus on form and control. So imagine having that opponent there. It isn't just about movement, it's also about mental sharpness. Really think about the distance to your opponent, and that way you will really wake up the mind. Then we are ready for the workout. And I want to stress here, like, people always ask me or talk about like what's like the best way to get in shape. Is it CrossFit? Is it MMA? Is it boxing? Now go back to the basics. Bruce Lee used to say it's not about the best way, it is really about being the person, being present to these different disciplines, experimenting what works for you. So, like he used to say, take what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. That's actually how I've been working out for 16 years, and I also made it into a 7-day 7 Elite Habits course that you can find below. It's free. Okay, so we're going to start with push exercises and push-ups, 3 sets of 13 reps. Go for 3 sets of push-ups and aim for 13 reps. So the goal is here to go just before failure, and when you reach those 13 repetitions, it's about going to archer push-ups, and then when you reach the same there, then go for one arm push-ups. I don't think you're going to reach 13 reps per arm there. If you do, I want to hear about it. Comment below. That's like super hard. Okay, so why do we want to aim for 13 repetitions? So this is essential. It's key here. 13 reps, this is reps close to failure. So imagine if you can do here, the idea is that if you can do 15 reps, you want to go for 13 reps. Because reps close to failure is actually how you break down the muscle tissue, and then when recovery, nutrition, sleep, and a lot of protein, that protein synthesis will repair the muscle. And if you're working like long hours, then you don't want to push too hard to those 15 reps, instead reps close to failure, so 13 reps. That way you can actually allow your nervous system to recover, and so you don't burn out. So control each movement and feel the muscle working. It is about quality before quantity. Again, just because you can do a lot of repetitions doesn't mean you're doing them well. I've seen a lot of guys just pushing super hard on a lot of reps, but forgetting the technique. Same here, we're going to go into the pull, and the pull exercise might be hard for you because those back muscles get inactivated when we sit long hours in front of Excel or a code or whatever. So you really want to be able to, when you do the pulling, make sure your elbows are tight in. That way you're activating the upper back and as well as the lat muscle, like the V shape you see. All right, so again, 13 reps, and here we go from pull-ups. Then we progress to L-sit pull-ups. You also get nice core activation there, and a little bit of hip flexor as well, so that's nice for me. I like to do a lot of kicking, I also like to do a lot of skateboarding. And then finally, my favorite, the muscle up. So yeah, I've done over 20,000 muscle ups the last 5 years. I'm closing in on 30,000 muscle ups. So just like the push-ups, key is keep it close to failure without burning out. Then, like legs, yeah, you can train them without weights. So we want to be focusing here on minimalist and effective. So we begin on Bulgarian split squats, put one foot up on the sofa. Get to 13 repetitions. Once you get there, then it's about time to progress to a pistol squat, and that's a one leg squat. Here you're activating your glutes, your hip flexor, your quads, everything, and a little bit of the core as well. Balance work is here, so balance is of course key. Once you're comfortable with this, then it's finally after the routine, we're gonna relax. So 4-4-4 box breathing, this is something that Navy SEALs use. What's the key here? Well, after a morning routine, it is about focusing the mind, because you're a mental athlete, working long hours at your computer screen, you want to have a focused mind. So we're going to do 4 seconds of inhaling, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. This practice centers your mind and resets your nervous system, activating the parasympathetic nervous system to perfect your high performance. So, and finally, you can also do a small challenge here at your own risk. You can combine this box breathing with push-ups. So you do this 4-4-4, and you do it for 4 laps, and then you do final lap, you do on the exhale, you go into a push-up. That's actually what I learned from the Wim Hof method, doing a lot of cold exposure, swimming in the ice ocean. I've been doing it for 5 years, and do it at your own risk. Use common sense here. It's not so common anymore. Okay, so remember, minimalist doesn't mean it's easy or beginner. This routine has been decided to build strength, sharpen your mind, and set up peak performance without burnout. So just like Steve Jobs used to say, simplicity can be harder than complex, because it will take time to find out and find the key, but once you do, you can move mountains. So again, 16 years of training for me. I started when I was a military police back in like 16 years ago, and then I started to experiment with gym, martial arts, calisthenics and skateboarding, putting them all together, and I made it into a 7-day 7-free elite course I wish that you take. And if you do, please respond to me, send an email when you're on the course. I want to hear from you. I will respond to you. So try this out consistently and you'll see the benefits, whether you're an athlete, leader, or somebody just who wants to push hard. And make sure you check this video to see my journey into fitness or into business.